Namaste, Jai Bharat. Lahore is a term we use, or Lahore is a term which we use to express nothingness. This Shakespearean drama, it reminds me of the Shakespearean play, Much Ado About Nothing. Lahore is similar, Much Ado About Nothing. They speak such things, such high things, such tremendously uh, powerful things they speak, but then there's nothing in it, absolutely nothing. Minus, not even zero, much below that. This is a situation of understanding what a Lahori is. And Lahori expression came this time because of the uh, character of such people, and also now the character of Pakistan, the nation. They speak such a lot of things. Interestingly, what they do is, it's very simple for them to do. Whatever they do, they would try to say Bharat is doing. They will simply say, without any hesitation, whatever they had been doing, they will say it's done by Bharat. They are innocent. They are innocent par excellence, Pakistan. And then they say the rest of the world. Of course, the world can't be taken for a ride by Pakistan for a longer time. They did take others for a ride for several times in the past. And at time also they are doing it even now. But those who help Pakistan are normally helping them with some kind of calculations of towards their advantage. That of course is normal, that we can't say that that's not right. So they speak such kind of things. They go to the extent of saying that we, Bharat, has staged the Pulwama also they say that the Pahalgam attack. The Pahalgam terror attack, they say we have staged. They say everything we have staged. Now why should we stage Pahalgam attack if you speak sense? But I'm very sure that there's no point in talking any sense to this Pakistanis. And Bharat, people of Bharat need not to be told. They understand things better than anyone. Better than, of course, me. They know it. I need not to tell them. But then they say that Bharat is staged. But if they say that Bharat is staged for what? Do we have any elections? Is it the case that our government is not popular? Is it the case that we don't have support in the parliament, both houses? This is ridiculous. Of course, they are always ridiculous, nothing new to them. So, one thing, if you look at it, whatever they do, they blame Bharat and say that we have done it. And they are innocent. As simple as boys, as simple as newborn babies, children, they're so innocent. They are simple. And while they make narratives, there are so many phrases that come simply. One is Inshallah, another one is sometimes Mashallah. All these things keep coming as you put sugar in tea. They keep telling all those things. I don't know what's significant. They themselves are not depending on themselves. That, of course, that's a different theological issue for them. So this is what they do. And you see the people those are coming and speaking. Everyone is tip-top dressed with necktie and things like that and come speak. Some of them also do speak reasonably good English. Then they speak all those things, but speak utter nonsense. They speak blatant lies, and they have no hesitation whatsoever to speak any kind of lies to any extent. And they will start quoting. This is interesting. This kind of research we have seen plenty in universities. Someone wants to establish something, he will just use one criterion that's convenience is criterion for him. For such a researcher who is making a thesis, he would use all the materials which would suit his purpose. Where his purpose is the criterion. If some narratives which he picks up from library, if it fits his objective, then he would use it. Otherwise, he will just forget it as if such things don't exist. They will never go for a critical analysis or a comparative studies of anything. They will pick up materials which will help them, and they continue doing that. Precisely, this is what Pakistanis are doing, and especially some those who pose themselves creating an air of scholarship. They will quote. They'll pick up this. They'll pick up several narratives. They'll pick up statements of all world leaders, and they will say he said this, that kind of narratives, and creates a brilliant illusion to anyone who listens to them seriously. Of course, we in Bharat don't listen to them seriously, so it doesn't make a difference to us. They create such brilliant confusions for people, And this is the kind of Pakistan narrative. And first, one thing I should give the credit to that. We don't have time to watch TV, movies these days, especially after that Pahalgam incident. We in Bharat don't have time to watch movies, etc., because we are much more entertained by looking at the Pakistani narratives. We are entertained beyond redemption by seeing what kind of narratives they make. And we feel pity for the people of Pakistan because they'll be fooled from, of course, day one. The two nation theory was another big foolish theory. They will be fooled by in the past, and they continue to get befooled in present, and also shall continue in the future too. That's the problem in Pakistani narratives. Nothing is real. Nothing has any base. Everything is based on one wonderful thing, that is emotion. Everything is emotion is put into everything. Their religion is very emotional to them. Their afterlife is very emotional to them. But interestingly and contradictorily, their nation is not that emotional to them. Though so many people speak, but they don't really have emotional bondage to the land of nation. They don't have such belongings to the land as we have a belonging to Bharat for sure. They don't have, because they don't have that kind of cultural knowledge background. They have a religious kind of frame, and their religion is found everywhere, not just in Pakistan. And the contradiction that would create is that they will say we are the kind of best Muslims in the entire world, which of course becomes false, spurious, and redundant, and people will laugh at them. We shall meet again with some other thought. Namaste, Jai Bharat, Jai Sri Ram.